And then fucking Wobbuffet being by Wurmple.
Dude, that sucks.
I know, I hate that game.
Why do you play
And then to
it?
make my weekend even worse, they sent me the wrong movie on Netflix again.
Really?
Yeah, I'd ordered Disaster Movie, and they sent me PattEn instead.
PattEn? The Schaffner version?
Yeah. Anyway, I had already seen it, so I sent it back.
Dude, that movie's kick-ass, though. The action in it is awesome.
Well, I think it's more of a historical movie than an action movie.
I don't remember the history in it.
Well, it's a history movie.
No, I'm pretty sure it's an action movie.
Well, Carl, what do you think it was?
I don't know, I don't remember it.
Then why'd you send it back?
I remember the basic plot line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it starts off with Patton in front of the American flag.
And then he gives this badass speech. It's like,
I want you all to remember that no soldier has ever won a war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other damn bastard die for his country. Many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that to come back here and kill our enemies? They may take our lives, but they will not take our country. I stand before you, truthfully unafraid. That's what I want, because it is not what is. I say to you, what every soldier has said from the beginning of time. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanquish without a fight. We're going to survive today to victory! To victory! Dismissed.
I don't think you're remembering the same movie we are.
of course I am.
I wouldn't know. I always skip the opening scene anyway. I prefer to get to the action.
And where does that start?
Well, I remember him taking command of the forces in Africa, and he's doing really well in his battles, but he's pissed off because he's not getting any air support.
Wait, you skipped the whole part
Anyway,
where
so he meets up with this British general, and he's pissed off about the air support, and the general's like,
Well, General PattEn, I can assure you this one thing, there will be no more German plane attacks. What
I believe we were discussing air supremacy, Sir Arthur.
So Patton decides to take matters into his own hands.
Come and get me, you bastards! Right here, right on the nose! Now! That looked painful.
that never happened.
What are you talking about? I remember him shooting a plane down with a pistol.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything.
Then who does he kill?
He doesn't kill anyone.
I thought he shoots Hitler!
No, he just...
Yeah. Hitler doesn't become leader of the communists for a few more years.
Hitler isn't Russian.
Then who's he in charge of?
The Nazis!
Inglorious Bastards.
Man, Patton could kick their asses anyway.
Listen, ignoring your... You guys are remembering Patton all wrong. Patton wasn't successful in World War II because of how he personally fought. In fact, he didn't even enter the battlefield.
Pussy.
He was a brilliant leader who led other people into battle. For instance, his leadership at the Battle of Alcatel. You see, due to the US's loss in the Battle of the Kesserine Pass, German forces, led by Erwin Rommel, decided to head eastward to engage Bernard Montgomery's British 8th Army. However, on April 1st, Patton's division moved forward to take the rest of the interior plains and set up lines across the entire eastern dorsals in south-central Tunisia. Furthermore, by setting up a series of long-range weaponry at the designated Hill 772, despite Hill 369 still being under Italian control, Patton...
Nobody cares.
But it helps cement his reputation as a general.
Yeah, and his reputation was so flawless to begin with.
What do you mean?
Well, he got into a lot of trouble for slapping some guy, remember?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, there was some soldier who was crying, so Patton slapped him to snap him out of it.
Snap out of it!
Actually, he slapped him because he thought he was a coward.
You're a coward!
No, I'm pretty sure he slapped him to snap him out of it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he's right. He slapped him because he thought he was a coward.
Actually, I heard there were 2 slapping incidents.
Yeah, but he only actually slapped the guy once.
Right, but in the movie, he slapped him 3 times.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Man, slapping a soldier.
I know, it's just so completely...
Badass!
What?
Man, he doesn't take shit from anyone. That's so freaking cool.
But it's such a complete misuse of his
now
authority.
I know why he freaked out the Nazis so much. In fact, I think they showed that in the movie.
Showed what?
Yeah, when they're at the Nazi planning chamber and they're all discussing their plans.
As you can see, the Allies have defeated our latest battle plan, sir.
Well, this is of no concern to us. For once our latest caper goes through, then absolutely nothing will stand in our way.
There is one man who could stand in our way.
What? What nonsense is this? Who would dare to stand in my way?
General PattEn, sir.
PattEn. PattEn is of no concern to me at this point, my friend. Why, in order to interfere with this plan, PattEn would have to cross over 200 miles in 2 days in the middle of a raging blizzard in January. Why, no human on Earth could produce such an impossible feat. PattEn cannot even hope to stop us now.
So the Nazis get all ready for their invasion, but Patton's determined to stop them.
And Patton makes a kick-ass line saying if we don't win, then none of us come back alive.
But the raging blizzard deters their movement until
Patton freaking tells God to stop the blizzard, and he does.
So Patton fights the Russians.
Germans.
And beats him so bad, Hitler commits suicide.
I don't think that happened.
But the Allies are so afraid of Patton because he suspects the Russians of being the bad guys that they fired him.
But he leaves with dignity. With a fond farewell to his troops. A victorious war hero saying,
For over 1,000 years, Roman conquerors who returned from the wars enjoyed the honor of a triumph, a tumultuous parade. The conqueror rode in a triumphal chariot, the dazed prisoners walking in chains before him. A slave stood behind the conqueror, holding a golden crown, and whispering in his ear a warning that all glory is fleeting.
And then he died 4 months later.